That boy ain't won a championship since when? When the last time he did something besides winning an MVP? And then the MVPs, shit, one of them should have went to Brady, but that's another conversation for another day. I ain't gonna even go there today. I ain't gonna even do it.
Hey, we live now, really.
So that boy Aaron Rodgers, man. Aaron. Yes, that boy Aaron Rodgers, man. If you don't know, it was a report, and there was actually video shown as well of Aaron Rodgers being a little hobbled, coming out of OTAs practices. So if you don't know, the NFL right now, they're having off-season training workouts. And if you don't know also, Aaron Rodgers just had Achilles surgery. So Aaron Rodgers is coming off of Achilles surgery, and he was seen hobbling at practice. But after watching the video, after watching the footage, he was hobbled. He was hurt, but it was for a good reason. If you ever play football, you get these little things called blisters because you got new cleats. You got that goddamn turf. Sometimes if you don't want ankle tape, hey, sometimes you're going to get some blisters. You're going to get a blister that maybe like that big, or you're going to get a blister like that. Hey, they come in a variety of sizes now. So, you feel me? At the end of the day, them blisters ain't fun. And it looked like he just had a nasty blister. Because if you saw it, depending on where you get a blister at, Aaron Rodgers got his blister on the back of his heel. Those are the worst blisters to get. Because if you get a blister right back there, you ain't going to be hobbling, but you're going to be feeling that mug. And if you ain't getting taped regularly, or if you're breaking in some new cleats, I know this from experience. At the end of the day, them motherfucking blisters hurt. It might, yeah, the skin rip off, but the skin, that little back part, that shit hurt. So I'm not gonna put too much sauce into it. I'm not gonna put too much on it. Aaron Rodgers, like I said, he was seen hobbling. He was even taking handoffs, hobbling, pitching the ball, hobbling. I'm like, God damn, what happened? Is that Achilles really okay? But honestly, after watching the footage, after watching the videos, that boy Aaron Rodgers is gonna be just fine. Aaron Rodgers will be just fine. He is going to, hopefully be healthy throughout the season, and hopefully take them boys to the playoffs and prove why they paid him all that goddamn money and why they ate all that goddamn money to keep him in a New York Jets uniform. Because Aaron Rodgers could have retired. He could have just left. After tearing your Achilles and you damn near 40, boy, I would have deuces. Unless I had that passion still playing. Unless I had that passion still, going. But with Aaron Rodgers specifically, him, coming back, showing that he has that willpower to still compete, showing that he still has something left to prove. At the end of the day, man, hey, I'm all for it. I hope that Aaron Rodgers can stay healthy. I hope that Aaron Rodgers can come back and, prove his doubters wrong this season, because I'm one of his doubters. That boy ain't won a championship since when? When the last time he did something besides winning an MVP? And then the MVPs, shit, one of them should have went to Brady, but that's another conversation for another day. I ain't going to even go there today. I ain't going to even do it. But at the end of the day, what has Aaron Rodgers done for me lately? Crickets. So, Aaron, that blister is least of your problems, my guy. Because guess what? That New York media, hey, they going to forget all about that little Achilles injury you had when you step on that field this year. You better come with it. And I know that you're going to come with it. I know that at the end of the day, Aaron Rodgers is going to come with it. He's going to come prepared, and he's going to come, looking like that Aaron Rodgers of old. So, Aaron Rodgers, at the end of the day, I believe in you. I know that you're going to come back, and you're going to get in your Duffy, you're going to get in your bag, and you're going to set motherfuckers right. At the end of the day, Aaron Rodgers, I expect you to do what you got to do and do Aaron Rodgers things. I know that you're going to be in your bag. I know that you're going to go crazy. I understand all that. So guess what? It is time for you to, do what you got to do. Step out here and just ball. If you can stay healthy, you got the pieces around you. At the end of the day, your defense is solid. You can damn near compete a little bit in that division. You feel me? So, Aaron Rodgers, the ball is in your court. At the end of the day, we want to see what you can do and what you bring to the table. Being in a new city, last year you got injured, but this year's expectations. This year, we expecting you to go out here and ball. We expecting you to go out here and do your thing. We expecting you to have a great season. And if you don't, shit, you might as well slip out that back door, boy. If you don't, Aaron Rodgers, if you don't come in here this season and look like you him, still, after having a season off, maybe feeling a little refreshed, maybe feeling like, oh, I'm still that God. You feel me? You was a little hobbled at practice the other day, but that ain't no excuse. You better come ready to go. Because they're gonna be expecting you ready to go. That New York media, like I said, they ain't gonna play with you. Let you lose a few games. Let y'all go under 500. I'm just saying. It's a lot of expectations out there for you, Aaron Rodgers. You got paid a lot of money. So we're going to see what the future holds for Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets. Like I said, he was hobbled at practice. It ain't nothing serious. It ain't nothing that, that's going to end the world. He had a little blister. Look like he's going to be just fine. I've had blisters. They hurt like a motherfucker. I've been hobbled at practice too. At the end of the day, you get over it and you'll be all right. But, at the end of the day, we need Aaron Rodgers to stay healthy. If you're a New York Jets fan, I don't need him to stay healthy. I can care less. I'm one of his critics. I want him to potentially just go out here and do his job and succeed. No, I don't. Aaron Rodgers, I'm not praying on your downfall, but I don't think you still got anything left in you, my guy. I think you done. I think this year you gonna come out there and lay an egg. I believe that they paid you for no reason. I'm just saying. So we gonna see. Peru be wrong. You know me. Hey, I'll just tell it like it is. You used to play for Green Bay, so I ain't never messed with you like that. If I'm being real. Tom Brady, my QB1. If I'm being real. And Rodgers, you ain't won since when? Come on, man. My GOAT just won a few years ago. I'm still chilling off of that. I'm just saying. But seriously, though, moving on, man. Aaron Rodgers, like I said, he's going to be all right. He was hobbled at practice, but it was a blister. Moving on. All right, so now, Justin Fields. They are saying, and it's reports coming out, and even he said it himself, that he will be open. Yes, Justin Fields, if you don't know, hold on. Before I get ahead of myself. Justin Fields, he came in to practice a little hobbled. He came into practice. I said Justin Fields, Jesus Christ. See, I'm getting all over the place. I'm trying to read these comments while I'm talking to y'all. And hey, my guy, I appreciate you commenting. I'll comment and I'll respond to you later on at a later time. Just email me. All right. But anyway, with Justin Fields, man, if you don't know, he got traded from the Chicago Bears. He is a player who they are expecting to do great things in the future for the Pittsburgh Steelers. But going into this season, if you don't know, they already picked up a quarterback. That boy Russell Wilson is their quarterback. And at the end of the day, Russell Wilson will be the starting quarterback at the start of the season. So Justin Fields, your role hopefully would just be being a backup quarterback. But if you don't know, the story is that Justin Fields reportedly said that he's okay with potentially being a gadget guy. He's okay with potentially, running back punt returns, coming in on maybe third, second downs every once in a while, maybe receiving a couple of passes from Russell Wilson, maybe running the ball, a few times, to pick up a couple first downs, being a gadget player like Taysom Hill. So if you don't know Taysom Hill, that's Taysom Hill. He is a quarterback who played for the New Orleans Saints. He was a gadget player, so he played on kickoff return, punt return. He damn near did a little bit of everything. And that's what they're looking for Justin Fields to potentially do. Me personally, Justin, I'm gonna holler at you one-on-one right now. Don't do that shit. Don't do it. Justin Fields, whatever you do, don't let them turn you into a gadget player. At the end of the day, you are a quarterback. You are a pocket passer. You are also a running quarterback. So you are a dual threat quarterback. Don't let them turn you into no get. Don't let them put you on kickoff returns or punt return. Don't let them do none of that. Hey, you better sit on like a bitch. Sit on that bench, collect that check for you. And with Russell Wilson, at the end of the day, hey, if he don't succeed, if he loses some games, you're going to come on in there and you're going to take over. If he go through the season, they have an all right season, and, maybe make the playoffs, lose first round, guess what? You're going to be the quarterback next year. Don't let them turn you into a gadget player, because if you let them do it, that's all they're going to see you as. If you let them do it, that's all you're going to be. If you let them do it, hey, that's on you, my guy, because it might not be no coming back from it. It might not be no coming back from you potentially being a gadget player. So my advice to you, Justin Fields, don't do it. We don't need you being a gadget player out here. We do not need you for real out here running routes. Man, at the end of the day, hey, be a quarterback. If you got to be a backup quarterback for a year, be a backup quarterback for a year. Don't let them run you out on these kick returns. Don't let them run you out on, punts on fourth downs. Don't let them do that to you. You don't need to be running back no kickoffs. You don't need to be in nobody backfield being a running back. No, you are a quarterback. Be a quarterback. Because once they put that once they put that Taysom Hill title on you, it's ugly. It's ugly. Because then you'll only be seen as a gadget quarterback. You'll only be seen as a quarterback who can be plugged in, this and that. And then you won't be considered as a real quarterback. They ain't never tell Aaron Rodgers to be no gadget quarterback. They ain't never tell no Tom Brady. Even Lamar Jackson, when they told Lamar Jackson to go ahead and play a little wide receiver, they said, Lamar told that, boy, you better go on somewhere. You better go kick rocks. Lamar Jackson ain't go for that. So Justin Fields, don't be no gadget player. Don't even entertain the idea of being a gadget player. You are a quarterback. Be a quarterback. Do not let them change you. Don't go out here saying I'll return some kickoff returns. I'll return some punts. I'll come in on third or fourth downs. No. When Russell Wilson get hurt or when Russell Wilson is playing horrible, I will step in as the quarterback. Period. Point blank. At the end of the day, hey, Justin Fields, don't let these boys play with you. You are a starting quarterback in the NFL. You will eventually be a starting quarterback in the NFL again. Hey, at the end of the day, take this L. You got traded from the Bears. I wish you would have got traded somewhere else. But you got traded from the Bears to the Steelers. And the Steelers, the reason why I say I wish you would have got traded somewhere else is the Steelers just picked up Russell Wilson. They're going to have Russell Wilson for at least a year. At the end of the day, Russell Wilson is expendable for the Steelers because they're paying little to nothing for him because the Broncos are paying his full salary this year, if you don't know. So, Justin Fields, hey, we ain't no gadget player, bro. Nah. You are a starting quarterback, so be a starting quarterback. Don't let them plug you in like that because once you get that title, once you get that Taysom Hill title, like Taysom Hill got in New Orleans, boy, Taysom Hill asked me if he's going to be a starting quarterback again in this league. Hell no. So, bro, don't let them do that to you. You got way more potential than that. So, at the end of the day, Justin Fields, my message to you, hey, you're a quarterback, dog, so be a quarterback. Don't let these people play with you. All right. Now, moving on. Who has the biggest rivalry in the NFL? So, what is the biggest rivalry in the NFL? Is it the Packers versus Bears? Is it the Ravens versus the Steelers? Is it the Dallas Cowboys versus the Eagles? Which NFL rivalry is the best rivalry? Is it the Browns playing the Steelers with their history with Ray Lewis and Hines Ward? I can't even say his name. Hines Ward knocking out people. Who has the best rivalry in the NFL? I want y'all to comment down below. What is the best rivalry right now in the NFL? Is it the Packers Bears? Is it the Ravens versus Steelers? Is it the Browns versus Steelers? Is it the Cowboys versus the Eagles? There's a lot of different rivalries in the NFL, obviously, but I want to know y'all opinion. So this question is for y'all. I need y'all to comment down below, blow up the comments. Hit me up in the DMs on Instagram, RellyGemz. Hey, if you don't know, it's down below, Relly, RellyGemz. Hit me up in the DMs. I want to know y'all opinion. What is the best rivalry in the NFL? And I'll need you to tell me why. Don't just tell me, hey, it's them. Tell me why. So if you believe it's the Bears versus Packers because they long history, because at the end of the day, the Bears versus Packers, they have the longest history rivalry in the NFL, if we being honest. But, hey, the Ravens Steelers, them games be serious too. The Browns Steelers be serious. The Eagles-Cowboys be serious. It's a lot of different rivalries in the NFL. So I want to know, in your opinion, which one is the best? For me, you know what I'm going to say. It's the Bears-Packers. I'm a Bears fan, man, at heart, at core. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I'm going to say it's the Bears-Packers because they have the longest history of games played between each other. Every single game is damn near, at least at the start of it, is fun. And then until we either get blown out or shit, we potentially winning. But, you know, that ain't happening a little bit. We ain't been that good in a little bit. But, hey, things might change, though. You know, we got Caleb Williams now. Hey, it's going to be you versus Jordan Love. So, hey, Caleb, I'm counting on you now. You got to bring that rivalry back up. You feel me? You got to put us back on the winning side of that thing. You feel me? But seriously, which rivalry do you think, in your opinion, is the best rivalry in the NFL? Even with, you know, the Ravens Steelers, man. Like, anytime they play with Ray Lewis and the boys, oh my God. It used to get serious. With Ben Roethlisberger, Heinz-Ward, they had Santonio Holmes. They had some, the Steelers Ravens, they had some games now. If you don't know about that rivalry, you better go ahead. Hey, you better do your research. You better look up some Steelers Ravens highlights. Look at some of them games. Look at some of them hits. Bro, when they play each other, they do not play. They do not play at all. I'm here for it. So, comment down below. Let me know, what is your favorite NFL rivalry? All right. Make sure you comment down below. If you need to hit me up in the DMs on Instagram, hit me up in the DMs. But for the most part, I want you to comment down below, whichever platform you're watching this on, whether it's X, Facebook, YouTube, whatever platform you're watching this on, comment down below. What is the best rivalry in the NFL?
Hey, we live now, really.